think when it was about 8 o'clock this morning. I was kind of like, yeah, I should have rolled back over for a couple of hours and all that, but it's kind of like, yeah, it's Saturday and all that. It's kind of like, but it's like, yeah, so decided to get up. It's kind of like, oh. But you know, something else you gotta make the most of it.
Hungarian composer Bela Bartok, performed by La Pieta. In the early 20th century, a lot of British and American artists decided to run away.
It was about 8:30 about these,
F. Scott Fitzgerald.
sorry, we're out of covers and all that.
And
And then I put my drum cover to Avril Lavigne's Let Me Go. And yesterday was Friday and all that. Yeah. But yesterday I watched yesterday's UFC 1 Instant weigh-ins and all that. And then today I just did a countdown breakdown of UFC 187 fight card happening today. And also today it's about like 9:30ish around there to AJD Drunk Art with a Black Owl. Which I was really impressed that I did that. I also bought my Whites I reviewed. I did only but a little White Zombie. But everybody's probably heard the band, White Zombie, the band that Rob Zombie made it big before the band disbanded. You know, all these great bands like take the Sheepdogs, for example. I've seen them twice. Everybody knows the story how the band Sheepdogs got their start, because William the cover of Rolling Stone, and they put out 3 great albums. But for any, I'm gonna shoot straight with you guys. For any big band that has gained big, for anybody that releases about like 4 or 5 albums, and kind of figure themselves how long do they want to be in the music business, in the music world, until they can either still be great for a long period of time, because most bands, they can be great for a long time till they don't have it anymore, and they turn into a one-hit wonder, and most people just won't forget about that big band that really hit it big. There has been a lot of bands that have made it really big, and they fall off the face of the earth. Take Fall Out Boy, for example, of their not their recent album, but their Save Rock and Roll. That was their big album when the band Fall Out Boy kind of went their separate ways and did their own side projects, and they reformed and released Save Rock and Roll to follow up with their recent album, American Psycho. You take Based on War, for example, just came back with a big comeback album, Soul Invictus, which you guys will see this coming on Monday. This was a band ever since I found out that they were releasing a new album. It was just kind of like, what? Since the group's been around since 1981. And I mentioned this before. They release albums. Who cares a lot? Angel Dust, The Real Thinking for a Day, for a Lifetime, very rested an ultimate. Introduce Yourself, Album of the Year, Who Cares a Lot, Greatest Hits, You Fat Bastards. This is the best of Faith, the more losers of the Insane, Bottom Collection, The Works, Midlife Crisis, Epic Another, the Croissant, original album, Hard Rock. Like this band, ever since day one, like, if you guys do not know, their very last album was 1997 Album of the Year. And that was when because from Mike Patton, he went on to like do solo albums, which you guys will see this coming Monday. But I'm just, as a saying before, most big bands who were so big, who were such a big band, and they have a big, long, industrious music career, have released albums every year or every 2 years, and they hit it big, and they fade off and they fade away, and they fade off out of the world, and never heard again. Years later, that same band just returned with a newer album, and take Based on War, for example, with their latest new album, Soul and Victims. It's kind of like you have to like ask yourselves, where does this band come from? Like, this band just came out of the woodwork. It was just like out of nowhere. It was a new album. If I were to ask that question to the members of Faith No More, where would you guys been since 1997? And they probably would answer, we've been busy working on putting this new album that we've been working on